Hi and welcome to my channel. It's Rebecca, also known as 4Kids at 147. Happy Fansells Friday to you all. So I do have 3 diamond paintings here to have a look at. So we're going to start with a smaller one, just because I do find it easier to sort of move them to the side when they're smaller and leave the big one on the desk. So we'll do the big one last. Let's have a look at what we have today. Now, while I did order these before Easter, of course Easter has now passed by the time that this video goes up. They did probably arrive just before Easter, so they did arrive pretty quick. My forward planning didn't quite realise how quick Easter was about to appear. But if many of you have been crafters for years, you do know that we tend to buy these things and don't always do them straight away anyway. So this can be next year's Easter painting. But I just thought, look, it's so fun. This is 22 colours. It's down as a 40 by 30, and the actual diamond painting area is 35 by about just over 24 and a half. Doesn't he look sweet though? These colours are gorgeous. There is a lot of white around the outside, but the colours, and there is even, you know, shading and highlighting within these eggs, which just made me think it's really nice. So we do get a standard toolkit, boat wax pen. I say it has 22 colours and it does come with the MC numbers. Finding we do get a lot more paintings that do come with them, which is always good. But just to have a look at the sort of, start off with a few more muted colours, but look at some of these nice vibrant colours that are in there. And some blues. There's a few muted ones in there as well, pastel ones, but I think that the bright colours far outweigh the more muted ones. And then we do have 3 packs of white. So there is a fair amount of white in this one, but otherwise, just look. There is some really nice bright colours in that little lot that you can sort of see. So yeah, that's painting number 1. Yeah, I think that would be really nice. Little sign, Easter egg hunt, off you go. Let's move the toolkit out of the way. And then painting number 2. What's this one? Oh, I think we might have another gnome. I'm kind of liking these little gnomes. Look at them. Oh, isn't he so sweet? I just think these would be really nice paintings to have up for sort of spring/summer. So I'm just going to peel back the top layer just to help it flatten out a little bit, because I do tend to store any painting 30 by 40 or smaller. I do tend to store flat. I find taking the cover off and putting it back just helps it initially, but as long as you sort of pile up your painting and just put something a little bit heavier, doesn't even need to be very, very heavy, something a little bit heavier over the top, and these creases will disappear. Sometimes just paintings themselves help to sort of flatten it down, but we do get a toolkit, boat wax pen, and then let's have a look at the yellows and stuff in here. It has 22 colours, and we do have DMC numbers. And in case I've not said, it is in round. But the painting itself is just short of 25 centimetres by 35. Is that 30? Yeah. 25 by 35. So you do lose sort of 5 centimetres for the border. So let's have a look. So they do seem more muted. Well, they are more muted, I suppose, colours, these. The main colour that we have in it is, of course, white, of which we have 5 bags. And then we have a bit of grey. But we do have some nice yellows and stuff in with this as well. So we've got a bit of a bright yellow. We do have some 310, but not too much. Nice pop of red in the little ladybugs, depending on what you call them. Then we, of course, we have some grey. His beard does need shading. Another nice yellow. And then we've got some more mustardy type colours that will bring in the shading in the yellow. Some browns, some greens for the grass, and a bit more brown. So looks quite a bit more muted, that one, but I do think when we've got the pops of bright yellow and the pops of red, it's still going to look very handsome gnome, is what he's going to look like. And then we have a big one. So I think my last order from Fansells had quite a few different bigger paintings. So let's have a look at what this one is. Ooh. Oh, this is a square, and this one does come in bags, which is always nice for kitting up. And this one is actually double-sided tape. Double-sided adhesive, which I found the odd double-sided adhesive one has sneaked in a little bit more and more in some of these companies recently. That always used to be poured glue, but now they seem to be coming a bit more of a mixture. Ooh, that plastic stuff's sticking to me. Personally, I don't mind poured glue or non-poured glue. We've got a lot. I'm not going to get all these out, but I do just want to show you the size of this bag. Okay, that's 310. That's 939. So, as you may have guessed, I may have gone for a darker picture again. Other colours are more sort of browns and blues, but you'll see why. I really like the painting again, but that's why I ordered it, isn't it? I always go for the ones I like the look of. But this is 40 by 50. Say this one is on a double-sided tape. We do get the nicer toolkit, so it's got a grip on the pen, it's got some tweezers, it's got the bigger white boat, it's got a couple of multi-placers. But this is the image. I thought that would look stunning in a living room or bedroom. I just thought it would have a really, really nice pop. So, let me get the foam roller around the middle. And then it can sometimes seem as though it's a little bit harder to straighten out double-sided tape canvases. But what you need to do is you do just need to peel back the top coating. Oh, trying not to rip it like I've just done. Peel back without reaching fully to the end. And then flatten it back down. And then if I do the same on this piece, I am seeing so much 310 and 939. But I do pick the paintings that have them in it. And then I'm going to do the same on the other half of the canvas. Glue does overlap quite a bit on these, but okay. And you can feel when it gets to the point where you've already pulled it off before. You can feel the sort of tug loosen. There we go. So can you see that? How nice is that? That's my that's the piece where I ripped it. So let's just take that out of the equation. So this is sort of the bottom half of that image. It is labelled this way and the symbols are this way. So the symbols are labelled so you work on it this way. You probably could have the image that way, but to me, the image goes this way. But I do really like the fact, you know, it's got this pop of this nicer, brighter blue mixed in. So let's flatten that down. And that now has flattened the painting for me so that I can handle it a bit better. Let's pull back this top coating, which is always easier once you've done it once. And see if you can sort of see a little bit more of what it really looks like. I don't want to go all the way to the bottom and peel it off because trying to get it back on straight is not fun. But hopefully you can sort of see what attracted me to this painting, I suppose. It is a square, and I do like to work on I like to mix up squares and rounds, to be honest, but I do like to showcase some of the squares that are about. But I thought this will be a really, really nice sort of decor piece. Nice, you know, touch of nice dark green in a room as well. Very nice. Anyway, I'll go on too much. I'll end up decorating everybody's home with different diamond paintings. But we've got the butterfly one, and then we've got a couple of little funky ones for today. I hope you've, you know, enjoyed the items that I've chosen. A little bit hit and miss and all over the place for today's, but I do like different stuff, and it can depend what mood I'm in as well. I will pop links to all of these down below in case you do want one for yourself. But thank you so much for watching, and I'll speak to you all again soon.